Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Marcus Aurelius, and thank you for joining me to explore the universe in No Man's Sky. And I have some amazing news. I am a naturalist. Finally, on the planet Philosophia Primaris, I was able to scan every single creature. I guess the way to do it is to find a planet that doesn't have any oceans, so you don't have to worry about fish, and doesn't have that many, I guess, flying things, because there was only one flying creature. So we discovered the elusive Ant-Man. Come on, show me the Ant-Man. Seriously? And the jumpy crab. There he is. There's the Ant-Man. And then well, I didn't name him. But then we've got the turtle weasel. We've got the toucan raptor. It's a real good one. We've got didn't skip leg day, of course, from last episode, and did skip leg day. We have the striped leaper, the ugly jumper, the crab cake, the long beak, which is the only bird, and that's pretty much them all. Let's see if I can find you a long beak. This guy is a velociraptor. This is a turtle weasel. This is a striped leaper. The ugly jumper. Look at his face. I mean, come on. That name almost wrote itself. There's the crab cake. And there he is. There's the long beak, named for his long beak. Alright, sweet. Anyways, this planet's kind of lame, though, otherwise, and it's toxic, so I'm going to get out of it. There's some occasional gold crystal deposits, but nothing too exciting. So I'm bringing you back on board because we're going to find ourselves another world. A whole new world. A new fantastic point of view. No one to tell us no, or where to go, or say we're only dreaming. We're just going to point right at it and go. Are we getting closer to it? I can't tell. Yeah, I guess we are. It's just pretty far away. But we're getting there. Let's pull out a warp real quick just to scan it. Okay, see? We got ourselves an abandoned building? Or is that... Yep. Alright, perfect. Let's see if we can't find something else. Rare technology available. Neat. I don't necessarily know if multiple scans actually make a difference. What does this guy have? Iron. Useless. Alright. Here we go. 31 seconds until we get to Sirifedost 1, or as I will call it, Philosophia Secundus. And if any of you playing at home ever discover one of my systems, by all means, please let me know. I'd love to hear it. Alright, here we are. Let's do a little flippy twist. Come on. There we go. Let's give us some juice there. It's going to take about a minute to get there. Let's rise up a little bit, see if we can't go a little faster. Success. I think we're up to 170. We're up to 186. Up to 200. 200. Let's get down actually a little bit here. I don't want to overshoot it. I suppose I could hold A and D together like it says to turn on my jump engine, but I would rather just push the space bar whenever I want to use it. Alright. Here we come. Flying in low over the abandoned building. Cut the speed a little bit here. Excellent. And and drop. So this place is... Okay, so this is a cold planet or a hot planet or something, so we can get rid of the toxic stuff. Let's see here. The cool thing about these types of installations is they could teach you a valuable blueprint. I stress could because I know most of the valuable blueprints at this point, so the odds that I'll actually learn something are pretty slim. But we'll give it a chance. Shielding shard, whatevs. Let's see here. Is there a connection between the monoliths and the sentinels? The origins of these ancient structures seem to predate all known civilization, although over time they have become imbued with the beliefs and the histories of the creatures that evolved around them. What if there was a precursor species that came before us all? Imagine one of such infinite knowledge and interstellar power that even after extinction has erased their traces, their tools remain for us to pore over, like an infant confronted with a fusion reactor. Well, that's quite philosophical. What did I learn? Nope. I knew it. Something I already know. I'm just so smart, you know? I know everything already. Alright, plutonium. Just like every other world, everywhere. Which I guess is good, because we need it to survive. What's here? Yep, I already know how to do that. And it's a rock. It's Hoepduite. Holy crap! This world has flying snake things. What's the green? Is it gold? No, it's aluminum. Oops. I'm coming for you, flying snake things. Oh, look at that guy, too. That's a handsome fellow. Alright, let's see if I can't... Come on, come on. Yeah! Look at that. It's a flying worm. This planet has flying worms. Nope. 2 different kinds of flying worms. That's an entirely different flying worm from that. Okay. I'm going to break convention here. And instead of calling this Philosophia Secundus, I'm going to call it Flying Worm Planet. So that everyone who sees it can know. Wow, you're an ugly little sucker. So you're a flying worm, worm 1. And you're a flying worm 2. Or 2. Excellent. And what are you? You are too many legs. Yeah. Sweet. And I forgot to check in at this building, so I'm going to go do that. In the Yawat way. Oh, God. More flying worms. They are everywhere. This planet is just figuratively crawling with them. I say figuratively because, unlike regular worms, they don't crawl. They fly. So I guess I should say this world is flying with them. Okay, what can I get rid of? Carbon, goodbye. I guess I can put some stuff in my ship. Like the Radnox and the Omegon. And the neutrino module. And the resonators. And the neutrino module. Alright, cool. Oh yes, and here I can open my Atlas Pass things. And they usually come with warp drive implements like suspension fluid and antimatter. Okay, so this is a hot planet. What can I do about that? I would need microdensity fabric and a gravitino ball. Those are tough. This one only requires carbon. Alright, so all I need is a microdensity fabric and some carbon. And I'm good to go. So where's something... There we go. Giant mushroom. Wow, there's a lot of plutonium here. It's too bad you can't store things in this game. Like stock up on minerals and have like a infinite storage or something. Oh, I forgot to check how aggressive the sentinels were. Hopefully not that aggressive. Get away from me. I don't have time for your nonsense. Alright, cool. So we did get some carbon. And how? But now we gotta get rid of some stuff. Alright, life support. Let's use our... Well, shoot, I thought we could use our shield net. We can use it here. Shielding shard. Alright. Let's go with... coolant. And I don't know if this is actually true or not, but I heard somewhere that if you put two things that do the same thing next to each other, they help each other out. That could be, like, mentioned in an earlier version of the game. It no longer actually happens, but I'll give it a try. The planet has Hebridium, or Heridium. Of course, every planet has that. So, you know, not too psyched about it. But how many creatures does this planet have? Less than the other planet, so I might. This one also looks like it doesn't have oceans. So I might be able to get every critter on this planet, too. That's definitely a possibility. What do we got? What's that? Ooh. More good stuff. A Gra-Gra. So I need to find a place where I could sell stuff. That's important to me. This place does not have a locator device, though, I'm pretty sure. I want to get some more plutonium just for the road. Yeah, it doesn't have a locator. So we're just going to have to find one the old-fashioned way. Oh, there's somebody. Where are you going? Ooh, a beacon. That'll take us somewhere. It might take us to a crashed ship, which we don't want, but... I've decided I'm tired of salvaging crashed ships. I'd much rather just buy them. Even if it takes all kinds of grindy time to earn the money. More flying worms. They're kind of already seen already. Alright. What do we got here? Okay, nothing's really close to us. But we did find a shelter. Excellent. That's where we're headed. First, let's loot this place, if there's anything to loot. There is. Except my inventory is full. Yeah, I have a lot of stuff. I got a Korvax casing, which is interesting. Okay, fascination bead. That's fascinating. Yeah, now I gotta find... There's our ship. Let's get out of here. These are interesting rock formations. Oh, they float. That's cool. So this planet has floating rock formation. So if it didn't have flying worms, I could have called it Floating Rock Formation Planet. Let's get to the shelter. What's that? It's either emerald or gold. But my inventory is empty anyway, so I wouldn't be able to get it, even if I wanted to. Emerald's actually worth more than gold, but they both kind of look green. I mean, in the game. All right. Let us find shelter in this shelter. 5, 4. Slow down. Ah, I see. Alright, it does not have a landing. Oh, it does have a landing pad. Alright, let's, I just can't. It's one of those where I can't really see. Whoa. That's kind of neat. Alright, this is gonna... Oh, there's more of that green stuff. I think it might be emerald. Alright. Here's where I try to land upside down. Are we almost there? Almost there. Almost there. Land. Come on, you can do it. Yes. Oh, look at me, the landing master. Did you see that landing I just did? Oh, no, man, you're too busy looking at your iPad. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, we already know how to do that. Like pretty much everything else. Welcome to the Galactic Trade Network. Would you like to trade? Yes, I would. I'll hold on to the aluminum, but we're going to sell... The reason I have the resonator is because I have warp drive improvements that I can make on my ship, and if you make warp drive improvements, you can go to strange stars. Like right now, we've only been able to go to yellow stars, and with warp drive improvements, you can go to like blue stars and weird stars. But I need other materials that I don't have. Let's sell that. Sell the gold. We'll keep the antimatter because we're going to need that for a warp crystal. We'll sell the fascination bead. We'll keep the electron vapor. And the suspension fluid. Wow, we've got a whole bunch of that crap. Plutonium is actually pretty valuable here, so I'm going to... Have I seen? Yeah, we're going to sell it. We'll find more. We have way more carbon than we need. So let me show you what I'm talking about here. So right now my starship is pretty small. As you can see, it doesn't have a lot of room for stuff. But pretending like it did, if we wanted to, we could build a warp reactor Tau, which requires nickel and aluminum, but a ton of both. Like 800 aluminum is out of control, and 600 nickel. So I have no place to store all that, but it does require dynamic resonators. So theoretically, I could sell the dynamic resonators and then just get more, you know, when I have enough nickel and aluminum for it to be worthwhile. And then we need gold and emerald, which is dumb of me for selling my gold, but frankly, it's worth so much. But that, again, tons of it. You need 1,000 gold and 1,000 emerald. So I'm thinking that I want to at least get a ship that can hold 30 items before I even consider building these guys. Plus, again, I'm going to need tons. Like gold and emerald are pretty rare, and finding them on the same planet is pretty rare. So you're going to have to like gather 1,000 gold, fly to another planet, gather 1,000 emerald, and keep it in your storage. And it's just so hassly. And nickel and aluminum are even harder to find. Like aluminum I found on that previous planet, which was fantastic, but I rarely ever find aluminum. You can find both of them in asteroids out in space, but it's in very low quantities and it's just tough. And then I have neutrino modules for these guys here, but again, I need nickel. And this one, actually this one I only need iron, so I could build Pulse Jet Sigma. I'd lose a slot, but it's only one thing. Oh, I have a Gra. Why couldn't I need to sell that? Come on. I always forget to do this. It's my fault. You have to go to Starship Inventory. The Atlas Stone I've got to hold on to forever. Alright, you can have my Gra. My Gra brings all the aliens to the yard. And they're like, it's better than yours. Yep, I need an Atlas Pass version 2, which I do not have. Excuse me, sir. Is there actually like a way to get to you? Oh, there we go. Howdy doody. Spoliat. Oh, you're a Russian technician. IE. White hole experiment disaster, remove electron, IE. White hole experiment disaster, remove electron, IE. Okay. So what do I do? What do I do? Remove electron. Sweet. A photonics core. Holy shit. Provides increased maneuverability and longer boosts during spaceflight. Don't I already have that? That's something new? That uses the exact same materials as the thing I already have? Yep, apparently. So if I get some iron... Yeah, these things cost exactly the same thing. But they apparently stack on each other. Alright. Whatevs, yo. So I sold all my plutonium. So I'm gonna need some of that. Good thing it's literally everywhere. Wow, what are you? You are a... I don't know, man. I guess I'm gonna call you a six-legged lizard. Definitely not as cool as a flying worm, though. I'll tell you that right now. Oh, even more stuff. What are you, little guy? Ooh, it's like a porcupine. Okay, sweet. Oh, there's something else new. Get him. Sweet. I'm making money being a naturalist. We're already making some progress. I might want to scan everything in this place, too. I'm just going to let you be called whatever it is you're called, though. Sweet. Alright, anyways, plutonium. Oh, you're not plutonium. You're a plant. Damn it. Yeah, the one time I need plutonium. Where is it? Oh, right. There's no plutonium. You know where I can find it, though? Those red boxes. You know, let's go check out also what this is. If it's emerald, then I'm gonna go to town on it. Wow, flying worms. That's pretty cool. I know there are people out there across the internet looking for sandworms. Well, I found flying ones. That's even cooler if you think about it. Like, how do they do it? They don't have wings. They don't have any kind of propulsion system. Ooh, what are you? Ah! Gosh darn it, I gotta find that thing. And it's emerald. Sweet. I like emerald. But I gotta go find that creature. I need to add you to my taxonomy collection. Come on. Come on, buddy. There you are. Wow, you're a biggin. How about you? Are you? Oh, you're new too. You're like a deer turtle cat. Wow, you guys are interesting. Let me get a screenshot of you, buddy. You are going to be a title card, is what you're going to be. There we go. And plutonium. And iridium, which whatever. Sweet. Oh, what are you? So it looks like I have only 3 species to go before I've cased out the entire planet. This is a great system for casing stuff out. So you're like a turtle rabbit thing. It's a weird planet. Weird planet with weird stuff on it. Let's see if we can make friends. Come back. I just want to be your buddy. There we go. All right. You like that carbon, don't you? Oh, where are you going? Where are you going, boy? Did Timmy fall into the well again? What'd you find? Some zinc. Oh, thanks, boy. That's nice of you. Let's get a screenshot of you. Let's actually get a screenshot of you from your good side. Where you're in the middle of the screen. Come on. There we go. Alright, sweet. Now let's get some emerald. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna mine out your emerald. And I've upgraded my beam, I think, as much as it can possibly be upgraded. So I mine like I was born to it. Weird, it gets hot here, but then it... Oh, it's nighttime. Okay. Saved by the bell. Saved by the proverbial bell. Since there was no actual, literal bell. Emerald is worth so much money. And I need 1,000 of it for my warp drive upgrade. Which I'm going to lose the next time I buy a new ship. And then I'm going to have to build it again. I mean, that's one of the things I gotta say is a big gripe of mine. I think if you build something on your ship and you buy a new ship, you should theoretically, just like you're able to transfer inventory, you should be able to, if you're mechanical enough to build a warp drive from scratch, then you should be able to take a warp drive off of one ship and install it onto another. I mean, that just makes sense, even in this universe. And it's like, hey, buddy, you want to take your warp drive with you? Nah, I'm just gonna build a new one. Well, whatever. Getting lots of emerald. Well, yeah, what are the sentinels on this planet? They are low security. Oh, great. Perfect. This is the planet I want to do all my hijinks on then. Let's see. Oh, so if every slot in your exosuit or your ship can hold 250 units of something. So in order for me to have 1,000... Oh, dang it. In order for me to have 1,000 of anything, I would need 4 squares devoted to it forever. Plus the resonators. So that's why I'm saying I want a bigger ship. In fact, I might just sell this emerald and just hope to find some more later. But I do want to travel to a different type of star system. However, I'm following the path of the Atlas. So it's probably not a good idea to get off the path and just go to some random star system. I should probably stick with going to the ones that Atlas is telling me to go to. I'm sure at some point he's going to request that I go to a weird system with a blue star or whatnot. Because right now, the only systems I've visited have been yellow star systems, which your regular warp drive can take you to. But if I somehow manage to get 45 million in cash, I could buy a ship that holds 45 things, and then I can build all the crap on it I want. But right now, most of the stuff on my ship is stuff that keeps me alive. Shield upgrades, weapon upgrades, in case pirates attack. Alright, emerald. Gravity in this universe is kind of odd. If you're a human, you fall. If you're heavy metal, you float in the air. You know what else I've noticed is that when you're mining, it's generally not worth it to go for this stuff down here. Because watch. You see I didn't get anything out of it. No emerald actually flew up into my collection. Whereas if I go for this, see how that I got emerald out of it? So the stuff on the ground is generally not worth it to dig. Occasionally it is though, so I'm like iffy on it. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we are out of time. But I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you enjoyed me hunting for strange creatures. I hope you enjoyed flying worms. I mean, how often do you see flying worms? Not very often, right? And I'm also a naturalist, which is fantastic. And maybe I'll be a naturalist 2 times over if I can discover all of the creatures living on this world. So once again, I am Marcus Aurelius. I'd like to thank you very much for watching and joining me on this adventure to the center of the universe in No Man's Sky. Have a good one.